welcome to Kitchen ABCs. We're supported by Runza. I'm Chef Cheryl, and today we're going to make cheesy pizza sticks. How many of you like pizza? Yay, I love pizza. So we're gonna get started. This is a fun one for the whole family to do. Now make sure everybody has their hands washed because you'll be using your hands for this. Okay, so what we need is some kind of pizza dough. This is pizza crust that you can get at the grocery store. If you have your own, if you make your own pizza, that's great. We also have some cheese sticks here, mozzarella cheese sticks, like string cheese. And then if you want to dip them in pizza sauce, you can have that. A little bit of melted butter and some Parmesan. Okay, we're gonna get started. Now, first thing is to unroll your pizza crust. Now this is my favorite part. You can put a spoon against it and pop it out, but I like to do this. Just like that. And we have our pizza dough. Okay. Now we're gonna roll that out onto our cutting mat here. You have a cutting board. You can use that kind of into a shape. Kind of a goofy looking one. But a rectangle has 4 sides, and two of them are longer across from each other, and then you have your shorter ones here. And usually they have right angles, which mean they're like square corners. Okay, so I'm gonna use a tool. This is a pastry wheel. Now, if you kind of look at this side, it's kind of like a pizza wheel. So if you have a pizza wheel at your house, now we're gonna do some math today. We're gonna talk about fractions. So fractions are a part of a whole. So this is a whole pizza crust here. And first thing we're gonna do is put it into 2 parts. So, just like that. Now if you have a knife, it works just as well. This is just really fun to use. Okay, so now we have 2 parts. So each one is 1 part of the 2 parts. That's what 1/2 means. I'm gonna put each one of these halves into half. So we're gonna go run it across just like that. How many pieces do I have? I have 4 pieces. Okay, and each one of those is 1/4 of the whole pizza crust. Okay, now I'm going to cut them one more time. Each one. So how many pieces do I have now? I have 8 pieces. So what do you think each one of those is? It's 1/8 of the pizza crust. Okay, so we have our 8 parts. Now maybe everybody in the family can take one of the 8 parts and put it on your own little area. And I like to use rolling pins because they're another really fun utensil to use. So you can use this. You can even take the side of a glass, like a plastic glass, and roll with it a little bit. Okay. Now, you can take your cheese and put it on here and make sure that there is dough all around it. And that would be great. Or if you want to make bite-sized pizzas, you can take your wheel or your knife and cut them in half just like this. And cut your cheese stick in half. And then you'll have 2 pieces. Just like that. Okay, now here's where you can add your other ingredients. If you like pepperoni, you could add some pepperoni to it. Some of your other favorite things to put on pizza. I like hamburgers, so maybe you could even put a tiny bit of hamburger on there. Okay, stick it on there. Just like that, just a couple pieces will work. Stick your cheese on top. Okay, here's the fun part. Now you're going to roll up your pizza, your cheese and pepperoni inside these. Now the most important thing to do is to make sure it's a tight seal. You want to pinch the edges. Just kind of get it so none of the cheese or pepperoni or whatever else you have in there gets out. Maybe you like vegetables in yours. Maybe you could put a little mushroom in there or green pepper, whatever you like. Some people even like pineapple on their pizza. Okay, so got it all pinched really nicely. Okay, so you want to put the seam side down, like so. We're going to brush on some melted butter. So you can just melt some in the microwave. Here's another fun utensil, a pastry brush. So I'm going to use my pastry brush, brush it on there. If you don't have a pastry brush, you could just dip a paper towel in the butter and rub it on there a little bit. This is so fun though. Okay, if you want some flavoring, you can always add a little bit of garlic powder or salt to your butter or some herbs, whatever you like. I like a little parmesan on top of mine. We need extra cheese. Okay, and then you're going to put them either on a greased baking pan or one that has parchment paper on it, just like that. Okay, I'm going to make the rest of these up and then we'll put them in the oven at a 425 degree oven for about 10 minutes till they're lightly brown. I have a preheated 425 degree oven. I'm going to put it in there for 10 minutes and we'll see what happens. They are looking, oh goodness, they're opening up. Well, we'll be able to see some of the good ones and some of the ones that maybe next time I will push a little tighter together. I can hear the timer. Okay, let's see. Look at this. They look so delicious. Okay, be a grown-up help you with this. Then, now you see a lot of them, it came out. So if you squeeze a little tighter on those, the cheese shouldn't come out, but the cheese is so good and gooey. Put some on a plate, let them cool for just a couple of minutes because they'll be really, really hot. And then you can add some pizza sauce to your plate, either warm or cold, however you like your pizza sauce. And then, let me cut it open so you can see. Okay, look at that delicious cheese inside. Well, I hope you enjoy making cheesy pizza sticks. Until next time, we'll see you later.